Alright, here we are inside Magnum Skywolf as I'm moving into the final inks and layout. Roughly page 29 or so. It's marked as page 29, but it may not actually end up being 29. It might be like 35 or something by the time I add a few more helicopter shots into the beginning of the book. But take a look here at Hunter Skywolf being slapped in the face by Haley Davenworth after he falls asleep or passes out in a meeting. Really, who can say? Knocks a cigarette out of his mouth, but it does magically appear in this shot. He's sneaky. And I'm going to be doing some more of the final cleanup on the inks here. I did just ink that yesterday. The writing is moving along toward completion. There's only one thing that can stop a van full of ninjas. Is it you? Well, yeah. Obviously. I might add another line there, too. Pull the layer out here. For my big books, I work inside Adobe Photoshop. For the larger books like Magnum Skywolf, Ethel the Cyborg Ninja. For something like Cosmic Deathbrick Adventures, Surf Panda, or the Ethel side story I'm putting together, I'm drawing those directly into the iPad using Adobe Draw. Dog clearly approves. Big fan, that dog. Go get him! So you can see that there's, I don't know, something like 35 layers on this page. Cover that with the word balloon. Do a 10 point on that. I title them so I know what layers are what. And I actually still haven't finalized the name on this guy, but he's like the head of the administration, the secret government agency that works out of a volcano on Burning Palms Island. And of course, the Magnum 9000 helicopter, this thing, lives in the volcano. So what I'm going to do is clean up the frame and take a look at the entire page and start making some decisions on the background. The background's not very important in this scene. The previous page has an establishing shot. I think I might do one here. But that's going to require a little more blueprinting on his office, which we'll probably see again, so I don't mind doing some extra work on a blueprint, or just the layout of his office. If we pull up Illustrator here, you can see the previous two pages here. Let's open up this one. So I haven't done the final work on this page yet, but you can see that the doors open up. And this is actually, they're inside the volcano here, so I'm going to put like some darker shading there. Greetings, Captain Skywolf and Lieutenant Davenworth. I would offer you a cocktail, except that our prehistoric captain has already had 8 of them. You have cameras in the bar now. Glad to see you don't count beers as cocktails either. I'm going to finish the Burning Palms logo on his shirt, too. I haven't done that yet. For those of you who are new to any of my explanations of Magnum Skywolf, he's a Vietnam helicopter pilot that was frozen after a mission in Antarctica. It'll make sense when you read it. And then he was thawed out in the future, which is now, and doesn't understand things like social media. And he won't use phones if they don't have wires or cords connected to them. And he chain smokes because he figures he's cheated death anyway, so what's the point? And he does drink heavily. So it's a good thing that the helicopter is pretty much computer controlled to begin with. And Haley Davenworth is his, millennial co-pilot. So there's some good back and forth dialogue between the two. And the president keeps a mansion on Burning Palms Island. And ninjas have stolen his wife's precious jewels. Got it? Good. Oh, and there's a car chase with a van full of ninjas and a supersonic helicopter. Yeah, that's where this goes. All right, actually pretty pleased with this one. Middle of the book. I'm actually finishing the pages in the middle and then working my way out for consistency reasons. I will make some final decisions later regarding backgrounds and shading. Tackle this top panel here, which is a tough one because this one's got a pretty detailed background. And you can see that I broke the background out onto its own layer here. So there's the characters. Here's the background. I'm going to combine them in a moment here after I get the word balloons in place. Because it's important that the dialogue flow, because it's funny. I mean, it's supposed to be. If it's not funny, then, well, then you just don't have good taste. But how many other secrets do you have? Skywolf, show some discretion. Stop using your fancy future words. Discretion. Who made that up? Alright, they have been almost merged into the background. I filled them with white, but it's actually going to be a transparent floor, but I'm going to give it some grayscale. Okay, what we're looking at here may not be obvious. Let's see. I'm just going to have the floor. Got the characters. What I'm doing with the floor is actually making it transparent. So you can see through it to the volcano below. Clean up this part of it here. So now we, bam! There's the black background at least. Let's put the word balloons back in there. Now obviously there's a good bit of refinement that needs to be done still. Right here. It's that layer. That's the floor. Thanks for watching Drawing with Lord KArnage. And I'll see you in the next video. See you in next classic game room. And also my Space Age how-to drawing series. Space Age drawing. I'm going to be doing some more panda work here in the future. Working on some surf panda stuff. It's getting there. Turn off the camera. I'm going to turn on some music. See you next time.